Welcome. This is a short video tutorial to guide you through the navigation of the skills-based simulations that you will find in the My IT Lab web interface. This will also identify a few of the features you'll be able to see as you complete these activities. For this video tutorial, I am going to walk through a training module which will not be shown on your course materials simply for this tutorial. So I will click the training modules. In this case I'm looking at a Excel based exercise, so I'll click the assignment and it will open up a brand new window here. You will see the loading screen and then your assignment will load. So you'll be presented with a specific scenario for this particular assignment, and you will start by identifying in this bottom area of the screen. You can see the instructions are step by step. In this area over here, the questions, in this case there are 4 involved in this particular simulation. So my first step is to select range A5 to D12 and use the quick analysis feature to create a clustered column chart. So let's assume I've gone through my reading and I remember exactly how to do this particular step. Now, having completed that particular part of the assignment, you'll see in your instruction area the section that I've just completed is now grayed out, and my next step is to move the chart to a sheet named column chart. And having completed that part of the question, it is now complete, and you will see in the question area I have now moved from question 1 of 11 to question 2 of 11. You will also note that right next to that it identifies the number of attempts I have remaining. Anytime I make a mistake or an incorrect action, I will use one of those attempts. My next step in this particular question is to select range A5 to B12 and D5 to D12 at the same time on the Outlook sheet. Use the Insert tab to create a default clustered bar chart. So I will select cells A5 to B12. So having selected the first part of that, I'm unsure about how to actually select the second part of this, which would be D5 to D12. Its features of this particular simulation activity is that you have a place to get some help. The learning aid section right here, when you click on it, will offer you 3 options. So I can click over here under the learning aids and select the read option as one of my help options in here, and it will open the section of the text that describes or explains this particular section of the activity. So as you can see, it has opened up the particular section of the text, in this case page 513, and the information about creating different types of charts is in this section of the reading. Now in this particular case, this is fairly general to creating a chart, and I'm having trouble with a different part of this particular activity. So although this is informative, it's not necessarily what I need. Another option in the learning aid section is to watch this particular activity done for you.
The second chart compares the number of jobs in 2010 with the number of new jobs that will be created over the next 10 years. A bar chart is effective to display long titles on the left side of the chart. Hold down the Control key to select non-adjacent ranges.
Ah, that's the section I needed. So having watched that section of the video, let me try that. A5 to B12 and Control to select the next areas. To show you the last feature of the help options available to you in the learning aid section, let's take a look at a practice activity which allows me to do the exact same type of assignment or exercise.
With the chart selected, click the Chart Tools Format tab.
So as you can see, there's some audio guidance as well as the step-by-step information here. So with the chart selected, click the Chart Tools Format tab. So as you can see, it actually highlights the thing that I want to use. So I could follow the instructions and complete the activity. Now my practice is complete, and I could go back to the assignment and do those steps now. I'd like to show you just one other item of the interface here that might happen. In this step, having watched the practice, if I go to do something other than what my actual steps are to be, for instance, I select the chart and I change the design, you can see it tells me I have made an incorrect action, and the attempts remaining has dropped from 5 to 4. This is just something to be aware of. If you reach 0 remaining attempts, then you will have not completed the activity satisfactorily. If you have any other questions, there is ample help available elsewhere on the My IT Lab site, or you can ask your instructor for more information.